Look now, as we go into the tropical season, many times you will see a reference to the Saffir-Simpson intensity category, and what we've done here is highlighted the categories 1 through 5 and the corresponding wind speeds in miles per hour. Category 1 storm, that would be on the lower end of the Saffir-Simpson scale, 74 to 95 miles per hour. As you go higher in the category levels, 1 through 5, you notice the wind speeds pick up correspondingly, 111 to 130 mile per hour winds with a Category 3 storm. And certainly once you start getting up into this range, we're talking about a pretty formidable hurricane. Now, going back over about a 100-year span of time and graphing from a monthly perspective the number of hurricanes, you can see there is clearly a peak in hurricane frequency as we get towards about early September, and then the peak tends to drop off as we head on towards the end of the hurricane season. So again, as you get on towards very late August into early September, the frequency of the hurricanes starting to pick up quite dramatically, and this is going back and looking about 100 years worth of data, and certainly that's bared itself out over the course of the years. Now, as far as June goes, as we get into June and we start getting into the tropical season, typically we go from June through July, August, and September. The origin or the location of where these cyclones form and where they track tends to have some sense of organization. For instance, in June, you'll notice we tend to find a high frequency for tropical systems developing here in the Gulf of Mexico and the Western Caribbean. Depending on some of the upper level features and other factors, they may track northwest or even come up north towards the mainland. And in July, we start to shift the location farther east. That continues into August and September. Check out more, Chapter 12, about the tropics.